Thriving during spiritual warfare is easier than you think, especially when you get to the hardest part. Because at this stage, all you have to do is stay alive and keep your mind focused on God, because He will provide your peace, protection, and provisions. If there are specific people plotting behind your warfare, chances are they didn't get this far just to mess with you. Oftentimes, attacks of spiritual warfare, particularly heightened attacks, are meant to take you out. So the fact that you still exist while your opposition is depleting their resources to end you is a checkmate. You're already winning. Spiritual warfare is real, and it can be casted on anyone whether you want to believe in it or not. By the time the spiritual attacks get so consistent and so heavy that you start to realize this isn't happenstance, you can sense and feel that there is something orchestrated going on. By this time, it's likely already been going on for years, but once you're aware of the realm you're dealing with, you're able to play on a different level. You're not caught by surprise or overly reactive. However, this is also when the attacks begin to heighten. But the good news is that once things begin to avalanche, that means you're near the end, because the spiritual warfare is not getting to you anymore and therefore has no effect. Remember, it's just trying to discombobulate you, frustrate you, and get you to act out. Don't take the bait. Spiritual warfare is meant to make you look crazy, go crazy, feel crazy. By remaining cool, calm, and collected and being unaffected by everything that is going on externally, you've won. It's just a matter of time before the external begins to align with your internal. So keep your balance, because it's just a matter of time. And keeping yourself collected and focused on God in the midst of this warfare is part of the test. Even if they've taken all your money, God will still provide your needs. You've been left with no one. God stayed with you. When they tried to starve you, you fasted. When you had no one to talk to, you prayed. When you had no one to turn to, God surrounded you. The fact that you're still standing is the ultimate defiance to all of their efforts. So now, the very crazy they've tried to put on you has them spiraling, because they drained themselves in trying to deplete you, only for God to keep you standing and to completely restore you. Everything they're trying to do to you will be done onto them, but don't wish them any bad luck or any harm, because then you'll be no better than them. Instead, pray for your enemies, pray for their hearts and whatever is tainting them to be corrected, and continue to focus on your prayer life. I know I'm going to sound like a broken record, but if you're at the beginning of your prayer life, you probably feel like you're just talking to yourself and nothing is happening. But prayer is like a muscle. You have to build it. The more you pray, the more you'll feel like you're in the room with God. The more you pray, the more you'll hear from God and you'll feel His presence. The big thing about prayer is that the more you pray, the more God gives you discernment and wisdom throughout your day to make optimal decisions. That discernment is a pot of gold for all aspects of your life. You'll start to feel like Solomon from the Bible. And please don't ignore your gift of discernment when God starts to heighten it for you. It's like passing on a magic wand. Also, thriving during this time means genuinely being there for others in any way that you can. Being there for others might mean using your discernment to warn people or advise people with insight that you have on things they are going through. Being there for others can also just mean checking in on friends and strangers and offering words of kindness and encouragement to help them with whatever they are going through, even while you're in the midst of going through your own troubles. Because thriving means that you know to look past the spiritual warfare that you're going through, because in the end you understand God is in total control. I was supposed to have this video up for you guys this morning, but I was overcome with fatigue, so please forgive me. I already had my notes outlined last night and all the visuals were already set up on my video editing software, so I had really prepared to have this video up for you guys this morning. But like I said, I'm still battling warfare too, but it's ready now. I got this video up, thank you Jesus, and we're still breaking through this warfare no matter what. So again, remember to stay focused on God, continue to develop your prayer life, and you will begin to notice the difference in your discernment and your connection with God over time with consistent prayer. Ask Him to guide your steps. Ask Him to let you know what He wants you to know so that you may do what He wants you to do. And remember that we should strive to fulfill His will for our lives. Keep your heads up. Stay prayed up. We've got this. I love you guys. I have another video coming up for you guys later tonight, and I might have a third one as well. So stay tuned, and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.